Hello everybody. I'm a refugee from Afghanistan living in Greece. I'm representing Network for Social Support to Immigrants and Refugees. And the Network for Social and Political Rights. We are part of Blockupy. We are here and we are fighting against austerity, ACB and the Troika. The people of Europe are under heavy attack by the neoliberalism, totalitarianism of the EU, ACB, and the most of the EU countries' governments. This unholy alliance has not only successfully targeted to the social rights, such as the right to work, to employment benefits, to housing, to health care and education, but also the democratic rights, right to resistance, right to demonstrate, to a fair trial, to right to a life without controls. The EU is a capitalist and imperialist coalition. It has no other purpose than to exploitation of the working classes within the territory of, combined with the increasingly severe positions of the last years. Even the totalitarian measures and the plundering of the national with the other people of the world. Not only by bribery and the blackmailing, but ultimately with the wars. When the consequence of these policies, refugees from all the world, they are escaping from the wars and finding a shelter in Europe. They are facing the first fortress Europe, with the result that every year thousands drown in the Mediterranean. And the surviving refugees reach the Southern Europe shores. They are treated worse than animals. Thousands of them get lost for months and years under totally inhuman conditions. Since the January elections, Greece has a new government. Syriza and the new government from the very beginning faced harsh pressure from Troika. This pressure has solved only political aims. Greece's left example has to be smashed in order to prevent more European people to follow. Economic suffocation are the means. The preference of loss, they prefer to lose 280 billions, the total Greek debt, than to pay some 20 or 30 millions to loosen the rope around our neck. The situation in Greece is difficult. Syriza government still hasn't done the things they could and they should have done. There is a huge deficit of resources. Now that it becomes clear that the pre-election promises cannot be held. Quit the memorandum policies in one hand and stay in Eurozone from the other hand.
Bravo! Bravo!
But they have the duties to say the truth. Now, there is no money. They don't know where to get it from. And those that hate, they accept the Troika's dictate. More important, it would be their duty to clarify that the Greeks cannot accept other sacrifice for Europe. Let the people decide whatever they want. Memorandum, the terror without end, or a Grexit, an end without terror, but an end. We as DIKTIO is willing to support this government, but as we have said before the election also, we propose a supporting opposition. We aim according to our possibilities to enable the movement to drive this government. DIKTIO is aware of the reality. DIKTIO is aware that reality change comes when the movement heavily pressing the government. And if the people take their fate in their own hands, quick changes have to happen in public sectors like health, education, as well as the tax, the relief or legs in basic needs like food and the heating in the winter. And the same comes of the political rights. We demand the immediate abolition of the high security prisons and the terror laws, and a total restructuring of the police. No further sell out of the public priority. The migrant detention center has to be closed now. Thank you.